Why are they talking about that? I just put out a #1 album on Billboard. Can I talk about that?
What in the f do you think I am?
From having dramas with the biggest celebrities on the planet to faking her voice for clout, these are the 20 things you didn't know about Ariana Grande.
Scary times and anxiety. You know, some dark shit out there, man.
And first, there was an attack on Ariana's concert. It happened on May 22nd, 2017 in Manchester, and people are still scared to talk about it till this very day. The long-awaited show turned into a horrific tragedy where 22 people died, including children. The explosive device was brought in just as the audience was leaving, which turned the concert into a real-life nightmare. Ariana even said that she would never get on stage again.
It's been over a year since Manchester.
Yeah.
A lot of people thought you weren't going to perform again.
I didn't think I was going to either.
She did everything she could to at least slightly help the victims. Later, Ariana organized a charity concert where she raised $3 million in aid along with other celebrities. After that, Ari continued to support her fans from Manchester in any way she could for years. But still, she remembers that day with the strongest horror and fear, and even to this day, she's suffering by thoughts and severe PTSD.
It's also about personal demons and anxiety and more intimate tragedies as well, you know? Mental health is so important. People don't pay enough mind to it because we have things to do, we have schedules, we have jobs, we have, kids and places to be and pressure to fit in and Instagram stories, whatever.
And for a long time, fans noticed that Ariana's voice changes depending on the situations, which led to the opinion that Ari is just faking her voice.
Finishing the album when I just had demos and roughs of everything, and I just loved him. He had all the right references. We had the same taste in everything, and I was a fan of his work, but I didn't know what he would be like. He's a Floridian, he's a Panthers fan.
Even 5 years ago, it was very noticeable during lots of her interviews.
That's one of my favorite stories is Victoria. I was obsessed with the chords. Everyone was okay, this is something. Let's stay here until we get it.
But everything can be easily explained, because it's just her habit that developed over the years of her musical and acting careers. And in fact, it's safer for her vocal cords. Therefore, all of Ariana's songs are initially created with a high fake voice, and her real one is much deeper. But fans still remember Ariana's relationship with Pete Davidson, because everything was so strange. An absolute rush in their relationship, an engagement after 2 months, and thoughts that they were meant for each other. It seemed like these two had limitless love and passion, and Ari even stated that she wanted children with her newly minted fiance.
How many kids do you want?
Eventually, down the line, probably 3.
3?
Yeah.
Are you gonna hyphenate your last name? Are you gonna be like Ariana Grande Davidson?
Yeah.
But as expected, the romance ended as quickly as it began, turning into a scandal with subsequent drama. There, it's still tons of questions about their relationship on the internet, and some people even say it was completely staged. But the next thing is Ariana Grande's plastic surgeries. Haters won't stop criticizing her about getting a plastic surgery, and needless to say, Ariana absolutely hates any questions on this topic.
Did you ever get any work done to make yourself feel more popular?
To my face? To physical appearance?
I'm going to ask all the questions.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did you get your nose done?
No.
Did you get a boob job?
No.
Did you get a face
Can you
lift?
imagine? No. Not yet. I'm open.
Truthful.
Wait, and go back to the other one, nose lift.
She's telling the truth.
Did you get a fox eye lift?
No, but I discovered it through people who thought I did, and I said thank you.
Yeah,
She's telling the truth.
there we go. What about a chin implant?
How do they do that?
She claims that she has never done anything like that to herself, and she's completely natural, but that doesn't really stop some people on the internet.
Keep bringing more.
Ari, have you gotten a BBL?
Get the
Even answer the question.
out of here.
And since her childhood, Ariana was not provided with everything. Ari grew up in a middle-class family and was a straight-A student with huge ambitions. In 2008, 15-year-old Ariana made her Broadway debut in the musical 13. Later, in 2010, Ariana Grande joined Nickelodeon, and everyone loved her immediately. She became a star on Victorious, which later made her an international star. In gratitude for her wonderful childhood and everything she was given, Ariana later retired her parents so they wouldn't have to work and could enjoy life without worrying about money. Because Ariana's worth over $230 million now. But did you know that Ariana Grande sometimes can ruin a TV show because she can't stop cursing?
I love it, but that's a true...
Which is really huge progress for me because usually I cannot come within 3 feet of a red carpet without having a nervous
This is old hat for you.
Everyone's done incredibly this year. I'm looking around holy everyone is so amazing. I'm not allowed to say that. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. That's okay. You're
I'm so
Ariana
sorry.
Grande. We got you. We got
I've been
you.
here 2 seconds.
I-
Oh my
I-
God. Oh my god.
I do want a mic drop.
Lucky for her, the interviewer was fine. But knowing that you cannot swear on TV and still mess up 3 times in 10 seconds is the thing only Ariana can do. But some of the things Ariana owns cost more than my entire bloodline. Cause in 2020, Ariana Grande bought a luxurious mansion in LA in the Hollywood Hills area for a whopping $13.7 million. The 12,000 square feet property includes 4 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and even a pool with a panoramic view of the city. There are rumors that Ari doesn't even live there, so apparently that house was purchased for nothing. But Ariana also has a passion for a stupidly expensive jewelry, because the oval diamond engagement ring given to her by Dalton Gomez is estimated at $350,000. But besides jewelry, Ariana is obsessed with the cars. Her entire garage is worth over $1 million. But truly the craziest cars out there are the 2018 Range Rover SV for almost $200,000 and her Mercedes Maybach S600, which cost Ari over $250 grand. And since her childhood, Ariana has been actively interested in acting. Her Broadway debut, Nickelodeon, and even her recent role in the Wicked movie. It all cost producers at least $15 million, which is crazy considering Ariana is still a pop star and not really an actress.
I'm gonna say something so scary. It's gonna scare the absolute shit out of my fans and everyone. But I love them and they'll deal and we'll be here forever. I'm always gonna make music. I'm always gonna go on stage. I'm always gonna do pop stuff. I pinky promise. But I don't think doing it at the rate that I've been doing it for the past 10 years is where I see the next 10 years.
Ariana says she is very happy to return to acting after such a long time, but promises her fans that she will never abandon her music career.
I think I love acting. I love musical theater. I think reconnecting with this part of myself who started in musical theater and who loves comedy, and it heals me to do that. Finding roles to use these parts of myself, you know, and put them in little homes and characters and bits and voices and songs.
But after participating in the Wicked movie, turned out that Ariana literally steals some items from sets.
It's really just a question of what didn't I steal from set. Truly. I have a pair of Cynthia's ears. Her prosthetic
You ever tried
ears.
them on?
No, I haven't tried them on yet. But I like to keep them out as if they're like a pastry.
Oh, nice.
You know, like I'll put them out with food or something just to confuse people, you know, just to see if they think maybe it's like a croissant and then it's in an ear.
I love that.
And they go, whoa, wait a minute.
But little do people know that Ariana learns Japanese. One time, she literally left Jimmy Fallon speechless after teaching him a Japanese phrase he wasn't really expecting.
Something interesting to say that I promise no Japanese person would ever expect you to say is "Watashi no zettai ryōiki wa totemo sexy desu."
No one would expect me to say that. I agree. You wouldn't think I would say that, but
Okay, so,
here we go, right?
Watashi no zettai ryōiki wa totemo sexy desu.
Wait, that sounds like something else happened. Am I not finished?
Do you want to know what it means?
No, wait.
It means the space between my high sock and the hem of my skirt is very sexy.
Why do you want me to say that?
First of all, why do they have a phrase for that?
Man, Jimmy clearly didn't expect that. And now, Ariana Grande isn't really religious, but her childhood was spent in the Catholic Church where all traditions and rules were strictly followed. Ariana doesn't really like to talk about it, but she used to go to school and church on Sundays for years.
Was religion a part of your life growing up?
It was, yeah. I went to Catholic school. It was so funny and no, it's not funny. It's you know, you're raised, I'm Italian. I went to Catholic church. She's Italian. Yeah, I learned, I went to class, I did the Sunday church thing and
Over time, Ariana became more relaxed about it and distanced herself from Christianity because she completely disagreed with some of the opinions in the church.
I think it was the Pope at the time was totally homophobic and totally not a fan of women at all. Or also SpongeBob or Harry Potter, and I was like, nah, this, I can't do this.
Not for me.
I was like, I'm out, guys, I can't do it, and I just became more spiritual.
But now she considers herself spiritual rather than being really religious. But now, we gotta talk some dramas, cause fans still remember the beef between Ariana Extra Grande and Victoria Justice. The story gained traction after a 2011 interview with the Victorious cast, where Ari was praised for her singing abilities, and Victoria enviously remarked that she thought everyone was singing beautifully. The tension increased as Nickelodeon soon canceled the show, and Victoria often mentioned that it was due to some people preferring to pursue solo careers, clearly referring to Ariana Grande. And even over 10 years later, people are still confused about their beef, but some fans think that Victoria was just jealous. And moving from the biggest enemy, we gotta talk about Ariana Grande's best friend for life. And it can't be anyone but Nicki Minaj.
What is your relationship like with Nicki Minaj?
Oh my god, the best. I love her so much. She's my actual sister. She's so funny. I love that bitch
so much. It's crazy.
What was that defining moment in your relationship where you're like, okay, I'm friends with you forever?
I mean, we've been through so much together. Like, we've done a lot of hectic award shows together. We've done a lot of like crazy video shoots together. And like, there have been times where like we'll be anxious or something and I'll be like, bitch, let's go. I was like, we're cute as let's just nail this and get out of here. Like, let's go, you know?
Ariana and Nicki have been besties since 2014, actively supporting each other in every single move and doing everything in real life for their friendship.
And she's my real sister in the industry. She's someone that, you know, when I say she's the realest in the game, I fucking mean it. She's one of the most gangster too that I've ever met, and beautiful and very, very fucking talented. So you guys make some noise for Ariana Grande!
Nicki is very supportive of Ariana, and these two are truly the greatest duo in pop star history. But now Ariana is simply obsessed with animals. She openly admitted that she loves them more than real people. And in 2013, she became a vegan and hasn't eaten a single piece of meat for over 12 years.
It's so funny because my family always forgets. I don't think they forget. I think they don't want to remember. And my Nona always offers me meatballs. And I'm like, no, thank you. Like, I'm still plant-based and still, I'm sorry, thank you. But, you know, it's what it is.
However, her relatives sometimes forget or don't want to remember that Ariana is a vegan, and it's leading to some awkward situations during her family gatherings. But Ariana doesn't take offense. She carefully checks her diet and even has a personal vegan chef on all of her tours. But now, gotta return to the haters, because Ariana is being hated by some of the biggest celebrities on earth, like Rihanna, who laughed at Ari when she was performing, and people say she also hates her because the song Dangerous Woman was originally written for Rihanna album. Next we got Kanye, who called out Ariana for promoting an album after Kanye talked about his mental illnesses. Fans criticized Ariana so bad that she deactivated her Twitter account. Next is Perez Hilton, who publicly criticized Ariana for her behavior and was acting very rude towards her. And Ariana is one of the best performing artists of our generation. Every single of her show contains lots of dancers and visual effects, but sometimes her concerts can go horribly wrong, cause in the next clip, Ariana literally forgot to bring her microphone on stage. And the equipment sometimes fails too, cause at one concert, Ariana's earpiece unexpectedly stopped working. Luckily, Nicki Minaj quickly noticed it and helped Ariana as soon as possible. Nicki Minaj is a legend for this. You can't deny that. But besides being a great performer, Ariana actually pays a lot of attention to all of her fans during her shows. Cause in the next clip, she literally stopped performing and started singing the same song again after somebody from the crowd told her they weren't recording.
Did you say start again? I wasn't recording. Someone said start again, I wasn't recording. And I listened.
After she heard someone in the crowd hadn't recorded the beginning of her song, she immediately agreed to sing it again, making sure that everyone was ready this time.
Are you ready? Okay. When a raindrops fall down and I'll cry.
But Ariana is truly the queen of perfumes, cause she might own the most successful perfume lines among all the celebrities her age. Cause in 2015, Ariana launched her very first fragrance, Ari by Ariana Grande, in collaboration with Luxe Brands. Needless to say, the perfume was immediately sold out. It was a huge success for Ariana and her team.
This is super duper heavy.
Yeah, it's loaded.
This is your fragrance, pal.
Yeah.
I like the box.
Thank you so much.
I love the little big bunny ball. Yeah.
Thanks. That part was my idea.
Come on, this is perfect. This is totally you. I mean, this is perfect.
But Ariana wouldn't be herself if she didn't show how you apply her fragrance the right way.
Oh, like how do I spray it?
How do you put it on? Yeah.
Personally, I like to do a little bit of. Just a little?
Yeah, go for it.
Just a little.
All of this led to her fragrance line achieving incredible success by 2025, generating over $1 billion in retail sales. And this truly marks Ari as one of the most successful celebrity beauty brands of our generation. But at number 1, we have the most important thing in today's video. Ariana has always shown her kindness and support for both people and animals, cause charity is really a big deal to her. Ariana organized a benefit concert after the Manchester attack in 2017, where along with other celebrities, she raised over $3 million. that went to the We Love Manchester Fund to help all the affected families after the tragic event. Besides that, in 2019, she donated $250,000 to help the victims of Hurricane Dorian in the Bahamas. Later the same year, Ari donated $50,000 more to support the Dreamers Academy program, which helps young people from tough neighborhoods to get access to the basic education. All of this shows that Ariana Grande is not just a regular artist. This girl is a real hero. So next time you see Ariana performing a song or starring in a new movie, remember that she's not just doing it just for herself. She's doing it for you.